Hey YouTube, and in this video I'll be showing you a review of the N-Strike Elite Zombie Strike Side Strike. That's a lot of side strikes. Going on to the blaster though, this blaster does come with a plastic holster here, but I'll go over this separately after the gun. Let's go ahead and put that in the back. Going over the features of the gun, here's the muzzle that you put a dart in to fire it. So you insert it like this. Pull back the priming handle, which is just this top piece right here. So you hear it click, it'll self-return, and you can fire. The firing's pretty good if you have the Elite Fire Strike. It's almost the same as that without the laser on the front, but it looks really cool. I do like the green and the brown. The brown makes it look somewhat like a real firearm. But going on to the front still, we have two bottom holders for darts that just stay there. They don't shoot, they don't fire, they don't do really anything except for hold darts. On the bottom, here's a small tactical rail for, I don't know, maybe a front handle grip. That would kind of look weird, but oh well. Going on, awesome Zombie Strike logo here. It says Side Strike right there. On the top of the priming piece, it does have a sight, which is kind of cool, but obviously Nerf guns aren't that accurate anyways, so you really wouldn't need an iron sight. The trigger pull is just basic trigger pull, really nothing else. It's just basically this gun is just a fire strike, but zombie strike. The handle is pretty small for the look of the gun. The gun looks pretty big, and then there's a small handle. The handle is okay for me, but for bigger hands it might be a little bit small. This back end, I'm not sure why they didn't just cut it off like that, but it just does give it a different look to it when you're shooting it. And again, to fire it, you put a dart in this front loader here, pull back the priming piece, and then you fire. That's the basic operations of the gun. It's shooting basically as far as a fire strike. Again, this gun is really close to a fire strike. I don't know why you would buy this over the fire strike. But this is why I bought this gun, is for the holster. The holster is pretty good. It holds extra darts, as you can see on the side here. It can hold 4 extra darts, 2 over here and 2 over here. I like this idea, but it's somewhat cumbersome to get this out, mostly when it's on your hip, which I don't really like, but it does hold the darts quite well. If you have used darts or older darts, they will slide around in there a bit. But as you can see in this one, it'll just stay in there quite well. Going on, the holster fitting is pressure fitted. I don't think it's like locked in or anything, because it is a quick draw. So there's the blaster in there, and it definitely is a quick draw, so you don't have to like unlatch anything, which I like quick draw better. But going over the holster, it doesn't just fit the side strike, it also fits the fire strike. If you haven't seen my review on this, go ahead and check that out. But it does fit the fire strike as well. It fits it basically the same as a side strike, but just not as good. It is a little bit looser fitting, but it's still okay. If you look at the front of both of them, they are basically almost the same. Like even with this little curve here, they both have that. And then the two bottom dart holders as well. So they're almost the same, which I like also because I prefer the side strike or fire strike because of its way of priming. You pull this back instead of pulling the slide. I really like that. So I would definitely use the fire strike on this instead of the side strike. But if you only have the side strike, just keep that. I guess this is also a comparison video. But that is a review of the Elite Zombie Strike Side Strike. Thank you guys for watching.